Have you ever heard of the man considered to be the father of artificial intelligence? His name is Alan Turing, and he was a British mathematician who helped crack the Nazis' infamous Enigma code during World War II. By breaking this seemingly unbreakable code, Turing and his team were able to read German military communications, which is believed to have shortened the war by 2 years and saved countless lives. However, what many people don't know is that Turing didn't work alone. He had a secret team of code breakers who labored tirelessly in silence to help him achieve his mission. Today, we will explore the fascinating story of these unsung heroes and reveal how their work paved the way for the digital age. Join us as we uncover the secrets of these brilliant minds and the impact they had on the course of history. But before we dive into the captivating narrative, we kindly ask for your support by liking this video. Your support will help us continue to bring you amazing content. So let us embark on this journey together and pay tribute to the unsung heroes of World War II. In the height of World War II, the fate of the world hung in the balance as the Allies struggled to decipher the cryptic messages of the Germans. Among them was a brilliant mathematician named Alan Turing, who led a top-secret mission to break the enemy's unbreakable encryption. With the help of a small team of codebreakers, Turing worked day and night to solve the Enigma, a task that had baffled the best minds in the world. As the pressure mounted, Turing and his team raced against time to crack the code and unravel the secrets that could turn the tide of the war. Would they succeed in their mission, or would the world fall into darkness? The story is one of mystery, intrigue, and the brilliance of the human mind. Our story begins in 1930s Europe, a time when the world was on the brink of chaos. As the threat of war loomed over the horizon, the Germans developed a new encryption machine called Enigma, which was able to generate billions of possible combinations, making it virtually impossible to crack. This posed a significant challenge for the Allies, who desperately needed to know what the Germans were planning next. Amidst this growing tension, Alan Turing joined the British government code and cipher school at Bletchley Park in Buckinghamshire. There he met a diverse group of intellectuals from various backgrounds who shared a common passion for solving puzzles and a desire to contribute to the war effort. Among them were the legendary codebreaker Joan Clark, the brilliant mathematician Max Newman, and the gifted engineer Tommy Flowers. Together, this eclectic group of minds formed an unlikely alliance that would change the course of history. Turing's team consisted of several key members who each brought their unique skills and perspectives to the table. One of the most important members of Turing's team was Joan Clark, a brilliant mathematician who was one of the first women to join the team at Bletchley Park. Clark's expertise in mathematics and logic was invaluable to the team. As they worked to crack the Enigma code, she was responsible for designing and building some of the early computers that were used to break the code. In addition to her technical skills, Clark was also a strong leader and communicator, which was essential for keeping the team focused and motivated as they faced setbacks and challenges. Another key member of Turing's team was Max Newman, a mathematician who had previously worked at Cambridge University. Newman's expertise in mathematical logic and his ability to think outside the box were instrumental in helping the team develop new methods for breaking the Enigma code. He was also a skilled teacher and mentor, and he played a key role in training new recruits to the team. Tommy Flowers was a brilliant engineer who was responsible for designing and building some of the first electronic computers that were used to break the Enigma code. His work was crucial to the team's success, as it allowed them to test thousands of possible code settings in just minutes instead of the hours it would have taken to do it by hand. Flowers was also a gifted inventor, and his contributions to the field of computing were recognized with a knighthood after the war. Together, this talented team of mathematicians, logicians, and engineers worked tirelessly to crack the Enigma code. They faced numerous setbacks and challenges, but their determination and ingenuity never wavered. Their work was not easy and often involved long hours in dimly lit rooms, filled with complex machinery. They worked under the constant threat of air raids and had to keep their work in complete secrecy. to avoid tipping off the Germans. Despite these challenges, they persevered and ultimately succeeded in breaking the code, helping to shorten the war and save countless lives. As soon as the war broke out, Turing knew that the Allies were at a disadvantage. The Germans were using the Enigma machine to encrypt their communications, which made it difficult for the Allies to gather intelligence on their activities. This meant that the Germans could plan their attacks with little risk of being detected, which gave them a significant advantage on the battlefield. Turing and his team worked tirelessly to develop a machine that could break the Enigma code and give the Allies the upper hand. They faced many obstacles and setbacks, but their determination to succeed never wavered. Eventually, they developed a machine called the bomb, which was one of the earliest computers in history. The bomb was able to test thousands of possible code settings in just minutes, making it much faster than the hours it would have taken to do it by hand. This breakthrough allowed the Allies to read German military communications and plan their moves accordingly. It is estimated that the use of the bomb shortened the war by up to 2 years and saved countless lives. The team's work remained classified for many years, and it was not until the 1970s that the full extent of their contributions was revealed. Since then, Turing and his team have been recognized as some of the unsung heroes of World War II. They may not have been household names, but their work was crucial to the Allied victory and the future of the world. As the war raged on, Turing and his team continued to refine their methods for breaking the Enigma code. They worked around the clock, often without sleep, as they raced to stay ahead of the Germans who were constantly trying to improve their encryption techniques. Despite the intense pressure and the threat of air raids, the team's morale remained high. They were driven by a sense of duty and a desire to contribute to the war effort. They knew that their work was dangerous and that failure was not an option. The team's efforts paid off when they successfully decrypted a number of German messages, providing valuable intelligence to the Allied forces. This allowed the Allies to anticipate German movements, disrupt their plans, and ultimately win the war. One of the most famous examples of the team's work was their role in breaking the code of the German battleship Bismarck. When the Bismarck was sighted in the Atlantic Ocean in 1941, the Royal Navy was able to track its movements and eventually sink it, thanks to the intelligence provided by Turing's team. However, the team's work was not without its casualties. Several members of the team were killed or injured in air raids, and many others suffered from stress and exhaustion. Despite the toll on their physical and mental health, the team pressed on, knowing that their work was vital to the war effort. After the war ended in 1945, the team at Bletchley Park was disbanded and the work they had done remained top secret. For many years, it was not until the 1970s that the full extent of their contributions was revealed, and they were finally given the recognition they deserved. In conclusion, the work of Alan Turing and his team of code breakers was nothing short of heroic. They worked tirelessly in secrecy to break the Enigma code, facing countless obstacles and personal sacrifices along the way. Their efforts played a crucial role in shortening the war and saving countless lives. While they may have remained unsung heroes for many years, their legacy lives on in the world of computer science and in the hearts of all those who strive to unlock the secrets of the unknown. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about the brilliant minds that helped shape the course of history. If you did, please like and share it with your friends. And if you're interested in learning more about other unsung heroes of World War II, stay tuned for more content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the fascinating stories of our past.